What's going on, everybody? Podcast episode 145. It's Wednesday, May 27th. On my way to work, just left the gym. Got a shower. Hope everyone had a good Memorial Day weekend. It was nice, man, to have some time to just kind of relax and reset. Get that extra day off. And then, it sets up a short week this week. So, yeah, man, we will definitely take it. Whenever we can get it, we will take it. I'm trying to game plan my my vacation days for the rest of the year. Just really need to create some time for me. I think a lot of times we get so caught up in the day-to-day, the busy work life, and it gets tough, man. It gets tough. Those months, they get a little longer, and yeah, man, I just think it's important to set yourself up with some reset days. So, yeah, man. What we do? We went camping and just kind of hung out with some family. So, yeah, man, it was, like I said, just a nice little reset. Kind of, restores your energy. We got a new song dropping this Friday, and it's called Frost Layer, and it's me and my homie Young Kai. And then we do have a project dropping real soon. We're shooting for June 12th. And yeah, man, so we're just out here doing the damn thing. Sorry I'm a little fuzzy headed this morning. But yeah, go check out the new album out now, Cruize. Yeah, put that out in April, and we're still riding with it, baby. We're still riding. Yeah, man, still got my purple bracelet on. Just trying to continue to just speak positive words and affirmations, and just cut out the complaining, the negativity, the sarcasm, just the hurtful words, and yeah, just replace it with positive, uplifting life words. So yeah, man, I think the first day has definitely been the most challenging. Not a bad thing, like I said on the last episode, just having that awareness to reset and to know, like, okay, I slipped up here. I don't want to change the wrist. I don't want to go back to day zero, but it's important that I do it. And yeah, I've really honed in on that awareness, and yeah, man, so I finally completed my first full day, and today is day 2, and I feel like I'm doing so good so far. No slip ups just yet. Of course it's still early, but it's okay. It's okay. And even if I do slip up, that's okay too. We're just I really, really want to change the way that I think, the words that I speak. I want to speak life and speak love. And, I want people to be drawn into my energy. I don't want to keep pushing people away. I want draw people in. So yeah, man, you know, life is good, baby. Life is good. I did start back in March, I started this little book, this little green book, and I call it like Daily Brain Dumps for the Modern Day Overthinker. And yesterday I actually finished it, so it was cool to write a book. It was more or less just every single day, just jotting down like positive thoughts, or like just tidbits of wisdom I've kind of gained along the way. And you know, I numbered the pages at the bottom, so I went to page 182 because I figured, you know, 182 days is about a half a year. So yeah, man, it was fun. It definitely was fun to write. I did it in an odd handwriting, so that was kind of fun as well, like bubble writing almost. So yeah, you know, I just it was nice to kind of pick up a new project outside of music and see it to completion. You know, I felt like it definitely inspired me. The journey of writing it inspired me. It kept my head positive, and yeah, man, you know, just a little cool gift I'll be able to gift down to Nora when she gets a little bit older, and you know, she can keep it for her kids or whatever she wants to do with it. So yeah, man, yeah, I heard a quote recently. It was like, for the love of God, just make art. And you know, I sat with that for a couple days, because I was like, for the love of God, okay, so I'm making art to reflect God's love. Or you could take it like, you know, just a blunt way of saying like, geez, just make art. No matter what you're doing, you can create art along the way. And yeah, man, you know, that book was kind of it for me. I was able to create along the way. You know, sometimes music, I have to find the time to make music, because you know, it's more of a process. It's sitting down in the studio, it's finding time to record, you know, because you don't want to record if you got a ton of people in the house, or if it's real busy. You know, I have to plan. You know, I can't just be in the studio all night. I have to, you know, be a dad, be a husband, be a, you know, a homeowner. So there's a lot of things in music that you know, it takes time, and it takes, you know, a focused effort. Whereas this book was more or less like, you know, I kept it in my book bag. I took it to work. I pulled it out when a thought came to mind, and I was able to kind of create along the way. So it definitely helps, man. I felt like a few songs came out of it, a few bars, a few just ideas that inspired me to keep creating, you know. And I'm hoping that in my next journey with that, whatever that is, you know, I can find that again. I do want to write another book. You know, I want to. I have a few ideas that I haven't fully developed just yet, but yeah, man, I definitely want to continue writing. I like to write. There's something about putting pen to a page that you know, these modern day technology and cell phones, and it just doesn't give you that same feeling. of, literally taking a thought out of here and putting it onto a page. You could do it in your phone, but you're just typing it. I think there's some power in the writing of it, and you see your writing. So, yeah, man. Yeah. A little foggy headed this morning. It's okay. Still kind of waking up. I got good sleep last night, so so that was good. I woke up feeling pretty refreshed this morning, even though it was like 4 in the morning. It's always nice waking up, you feel good, you're ready to take on the day. I think it's the sauna. The sauna, man, you get in there and you just start sweating. It's nice though, because you're in there like, man, you're fighting yourself, you're disciplining your mind, and you're just really trying to beat you in that moment. The only enemy that I have is me. And I'm seeing that more and more, as I wear this complaint bracelet, as I just pray more and talk to God and create art. I'm seeing the only enemy that I have in life is me. And even when I find myself in opposition with others, it's still a battle with myself, because I can choose to, in a tense moment where maybe somebody said something that upset me, I can choose to go off on them. I can choose to go below the standard that I've set for myself, or I could take the high road. And that's a struggle for me, because a lot of times I've found in my life, I chirp back, and that's not always a good thing. Sometimes having restraint, even though it feels good to chirp back and speak up and start drama and this and that, sometimes it feels good. Sometimes what feels good isn't the right thing to do. And I'm learning restraint. I'm learning it's a battle between myself, and it's not easy, but it's rewarding, because I'm disciplining my mind. And if it helps inspire other people to be disciplined, then I feel like I'm doing, I'm living up to my purpose. These battles with myself, that's all it is, just creating more discipline. We need more discipline in our lives, especially in a world that basically teaches you how to be undisciplined. We gotta have some discipline in our lives to stay grounded, to be able to fight those battles, those outer battles with others, or with the world, with society. We have to have discipline. There's, it's kind of like, who are the best fighters in the world, like the best combat sport fighters. It's not always the ones who hit the hardest. Sometimes it's the ones who are the most disciplined. Knowing when to hit. Like, you can hit the hardest, but if you don't know when to hit, when to restrain from hitting, you might get knocked out. So, yeah, man. It's all about just being disciplined with yourself. And discipline's tough, man. Discipline's hard, but at the same time, it's rewarding. It creates freedom. It creates joy, a sense of purpose, and that's kind of where I feel like I'm at right now. Another thing I've realized, like, I get a lot of joy from is like organizing and decluttering. Sometimes I just want to like go through everything I got and just like get rid of some stuff, man. Like, sometimes we just collect stuff that we just don't need. And it's a lot, We need to learn to give up stuff, let go of things to create room in our lives. But yeah, man. Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna leave it there. I know this is kind of a dry episode. Like I said, I'm a little foggy headed this morning, but still trying to wake up. It's all good. We like I said, we got a song dropping this Friday. Got a new album dropping in a couple weeks. And yeah, man, got a new album out now. Cruize, go check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, man. I don't think I'm gonna do another episode this week. I've been thinking a lot. I really want to kind of marinate on my ideas before I record. So I may just come back with one next week, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And yeah, man, much love. Peace.